going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and a real quick video today, just talking about the SGC $9 special submission they're doing for the newly released 2023 Topps Chrome. $9 a card, no limit, 5 to 10 day turnaround. So today is Friday morning, the 28th, and what I'm going to do, the product just came out 2 days ago. We've ripped a couple boxes. We don't have anything crazy in here, but my intent is part of my nickel and diming, and everybody does it differently, is I'm going to overnight these cards to SGC. I get a really, really nice discount with FedEx. I can overnight things for 90% off. So I'm going to overnight it to them. They're going to have it tomorrow. I bet you they're going to have them graded by Monday or Tuesday, because they're not going to have a ton of this already waiting for them. And they were really quick the last time we did this for the Bowman special. So I expect to get these back graded by the end of next week, but I'm going to have all of my images and my grades available, I'm guessing, by Wednesday. And once I get those, that's when my eBay auctions go up. So my eBay auctions will go up before I get the cards, and by the time I get the cards, I'm hoping to have some of them sold. That's how you get kind of first to market on eBay or whatever selling platform you're looking at doing. But that's the goal here. We're going to spend $216 grading 24 cards, and we'll see how much we make back. It's not going to break the bank. It's not going to be a 4x ROI. That's not what nickel and diming is. Nickel and diming is, can I double the money? Can I get 2.5 times my investment? That would be more than I expect, honestly. And that's why you see from the cards that I picked, again, we didn't hit a ton of bangers in the 3 boxes that we opened. But actually, to clarify that, for those that did watch it, and if you haven't watched it, well, maybe don't watch this video yet. But, for example, the Bryce Harper Ultraviolet case hit, this one had a little bit of a surface issue down at the bottom that I didn't feel was going to gem. I don't want to get this in an SGC 9, so I'm just selling this raw. It's already got bids on it on eBay right now. The Michael Harris negative, this one I was really hoping I could send in, because raw, these were selling already for over $100. I've gotten a couple offers for it. It's still on eBay as of the time of this filming. But same thing, a little bit of a surface. The negatives are really easy to see surface issues on because there's no color to hide it. So I didn't feel like it was worth, again, getting this as an SGC 9. So I ended up not sending that in. Some of the other ones, like some of the autos, these, because they're more, lesser named rookies, I'm just selling these raw. I'm not going to bother. I did send in 2 autos. So we are doing the autos, a couple of them, because I did want to send in just to get the free auto grade and whatnot. But here's the one thing I've noticed, and I'm using the Acuna and Ohtani cards to show the difference, because after looking at these pretty carefully, just a couple minutes on each card, the biggest thing seems to be on the quality control is the top to bottom centering. Left to right seems pretty good on all of these cards, but here's a good example of the top and bottom. Those are the type of differences you're going to see. The Acuna on the right is much thinner on the bottom. You can see the Ohtani is a little fatter. What I think is the 50-50 is when the border on the bottom is about the same size as the nameplate. If the nameplate is smaller than the bottom, like in the Ohtani case here, then that's going to be potentially a top to bottom centering issue, even though this still looks like it could be a 60-40, but this one is more dead on. So just for those that are looking, that's what I figured out just in the last day of looking at these cards closely. I didn't send in cards that had a little bit of a thicker bottom compared to the nameplate, because that top part is kind of more obvious that it's OC than the left to right. Left to right, overall quality control on these cards has been pretty good. Again, you're only going to get some exceptions like these when the surface issues, which are always our biggest problem, are going to be standing out a little more than usual. And in my case, because it was visible here on the bottom Chrome, where there's nothing to kind of hide it, I didn't want to risk getting 9s on these. Better to sell these raw, in my opinion. So anyways, that's what I've learned. Take it for what it's worth. Everybody has a different eye, but that's what I chose to do. So here we go. And what I focused on were, obviously if I had some nice prism refractors, or, I'm sending those in. But even on the base cards or base inserts like this one for Gorman, anything that's Cardinals, Yankees, Mets, big followings that are always buying stuff from me. Plus, I've got some buyers that have been buying stuff from me for a while. So I'll tend to gravitate towards the bigger market teams with the big followings, because those will sell easy once I get them in. So this one on the Carroll, nice insert there on the Technicolor. Acuna on the Titans, just kind of riding that Acuna train there. This is just a base Gunner. We'll come back to that in a little bit. Base Josh Jung. Base Jordan Walker. Again, you see Cardinals or even Riley, just rookies that are doing pretty well. Of course, a J-Rod, just for my own PC. I always like having those in there. Then we get into the refractors. So Bobby Witt, second-year Cup card. We got a Jace Young on the refractor. Michael Harris on the refractor. And all these looked really good on the centering and surfacing. This Aaron Judge. See, this one does have a little bit of a thicker bottom than top, but it still was 60-40, so I'm going to go with that one. And I happen to pull a second one. So I'm hoping these both come back 10s, because again, anything Judge, anything Ohtani sells great. This one for the PC, just a refractor auto from David Villar. Also, you get the free auto grades on SGC. You don't have to pay extra for those. And then this is from the second batch, just from the hobby box I pulled or ripped yesterday. So Riley Green on the insert. Just wanted to kind of see how well these grade, since it's a little bit hard to center. But, it looks fine to me, but, it's always hard to tell without a border. Doubling down on the Acuna Titans, just trying to ride the Acuna train. Brett Beatty, base rookie. Again, Gorman, base rookie. And then we got actually not one. Oh, no, that's right. I did have two more of these, but one of them I didn't send in because it had surface issues. So just another Josh Young base card. Same with the Morel. Again, not looking to sell these for $50, but they'll sell for $35, which to me is worth it, going from 9 to 35. Alvarez on the refractor. Gunner on the Prism refractor. So that's obviously one of the top cards. These were selling raw for, I think, $30, maybe a little bit more. So this one could easily sell for north of 50 or more once it gets graded. So we'll see. Obviously, things will calm down in a week. And I did want to send in one rookie parallel. I did like the blue sonar here of Peguero to 125. So sending that in. And then I was kind of on the fence on the Rosario, on the Eggy, but decided, what the hell, let's throw it in there. It might be a little heavy on the top, but, again, $9. It's not too bad. But even if it comes back at a 9, somebody will still, I'm not going to lose money on that guy. But that's it. Again, it's a nickel and diamond thing for me. I wanted to try the SGC thing out, mainly because of the time back. 5 to 10 days is hard to pass up. If anybody else has been waiting on their PSA submissions, mine has been waiting to get checked in for 4 weeks now from the last bulk special. So I'm not doing anything anything PSA that I would want, quickly turned around. But this seemed like a good just experiment. As always, we're trying new things out here. But Chrome is going to be the only baseball release here for the next month, with the exception of the anniversary 2022 Platinum coming out. But the product's been really hot. We talked about it in the last video, how the price went up $30 in one day. I think it's going to be strategically for Topps. They're going to keep the whole market just buying Chrome for the next month. Everybody's going to be picking up their $20 hopeful gift cards in the future. So I expect there to be a demand on Chrome and on the rookies and that are graded. And a lot of people still like SGC. They're not all PSA snobs like me. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. So we'll get these back in the next week or two. We'll do a video follow-up on that, as well as how these sold. But yeah, we're $216 into it, plus shipping. And we'll see if we can, what kind of a profit we'll make on it. So stay tuned for that video. Set your notifications if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments if you're going to be doing a similar thing with SGC, or you're just not going to bother. But again, I'll put a link in the description below to SGC grading. $9, unlimited, no value, no minimum value, no max value. You can send in whatever and get it back in 5 to 10 days. So giving it a shot. Talk to you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.